I almost spit out the contents of my mouth as Marie takes me completely by surprise. Impregnate? You mean impregnate You mean me impregnate Fuyu? No! I'm not that careless. Yes, did you? There is... Of course not! What did I use, my mouth or my fingers? Oh man, this game. Why not? Why? I sit back down and take a few deep breaths as I try to calm down. Fuyu is a woman of age. What are you suggesting? She has not yet taken a maid, and she appears to have taken a liking to you. Damn it, Fuyu. I see no reason for you to turn down her advances. Now, she basically barged down, okay? She basically barged down my door. You make it all sound so simple, and yet it already happened. Fuyu, just tell her. Is it not simple? We need to go on a date first, and why are you crying? Of course it isn't. We need to go. It's called dating. I mean, Fuyu's just acting like this because she's in heat, right? Fuyu? What happens when she returns to normal? What happens when she returns to normal and she realizes that she's thrown away something precious on the spur of the moment? What do you mean, Bill? Ah, so you're concerned that Fuyu will no longer desire you once her hormones have settled down. Don't you dare make this worse! I wouldn't worry about that. Good. Why shouldn't I? Oh wait, okay, so I shouldn't be worried about it, okay. Of all things weighing on my mind, that's a pretty big one. Smirking to herself, Marie turns to look at Fuyu, who just ignores this whole conversation entirely. Following her eyes, I do the same. The moment I do, my eyes meet Fuyu's, and she hurriedly looks away. What the hell, Marie? What the hell? I don't think you have anything to worry about. Really, we don't just do it with whoever happens to be closest when our hormones flare up. I've made this worse. I made this so much worse. If Fuyu has chosen you, then you can rest assured that her feelings will not change so easily. Fuck. Our species mates for life, you know. Oh, same with our, I want to say same with ours, but, I don't really know about that. Smiling from ear to ear, Marie happily clears the table as we all finish eating. Great, so Marie's okay with this, is what you're saying. While she's doing that, I look over at Fuyu, who once again turns away in a panic the moment our eyes meet. That's a one-time thing, Fuyu. It won't happen again. Even if Marie says there's nothing to worry about, I should really do something about Fuyu's behavior. If she does like me, and I don't want, I need to stop this somehow. I know. I'll stick with Marie's side. Let's see what happens then. If she does like me, then I want her to at least be able to look me in the eye. And if she doesn't, then we need to clear up this misunderstanding as soon as possible. Bill, did you just have a one-night stand? Either way, the two of us are due for a serious talk. How old is Bill again? 'Cause in the... Why is it dark? Why is it dark? So like, in that scene, Bill looks like he's at least, 21-ish. Despite resolving myself to speak to Fuyu, the day quickly passes by without me being able to talk to her at all. Why is that, Bill? Every time I try to speak to her, Fuyu either ducks behind the couch, hides behind Marie, or leaves the room. Oh, that's awkward. I tried to approach her many times, but no matter what I do, she refuses to talk to me. She's embarrassed about what happened. So much for having a serious discussion. Alright, Bill, just go back to sleep. I guess I'll just have to wait until Fuyu has calmed down before I try to talk to her. Good plan, Bill. The fuck? Whoa, what did I do? Giving up for the day, I return to my bedroom, which Fuyu comes in. As I go to walk through the door, however, I find someone standing in the way. It's Fuyu. Yep. She's back for more. Great. Yeah! What? Fuyu jumps in fright as I call her name. What were you doing standing there? Fuyu, what are you doing out here? Don't you mean up here? Is there something you'd like to talk to me about? Please say yes. Don't you dare go silent! Fuyu says nothing as she stares at me, but it seems like she wants to say something. Bill, please start the conversation before something happens. Perhaps a bit more privacy is a good idea. Don't close the door. Would you like to go for a walk? What? Fuyu opens her eyes and mouth wide as she stares at me in shock. The next moment, however... Yes, I would. To my surprise, Fuyu agrees to the walk. She brushes past me and out the door and quickly descends down the stairs. Better follow her. What have I done? What have I done? The outside air is crisp, but not to the point of being unpleasant. I figured I'm better off trying to talk to Fuyu out here. The outdoors seem to calm her. And then Marie shows up. Beet red, yet smiling faintly, Fuyu walks in front of me. Without looking back at me even once, she sits on the edge of a stump, fidgeting relentlessly as she looks down at her fingers. I follow Fuyu over to the fallen tree, then take a seat right next to her. Bill, about what happened last night. We will never speak of this again. Yeah, see, she's talking about the other night. Yes, Fuyu. We will never speak of this ever again, you hear me? Aye, what happened that night? We are not talking about, we will never speak about this again, you hear? It was all, you know, a misunderstanding. I only acted that was because of my biology and, don't you bring biology into this! You know, my instincts made me do it or something. Yeah, let's go with that. So don't go misunderstanding, okay? Please. Why is there no option all of a sudden? It's not as though I like you or want to be your mate or anything. Yeah, I need to stop this. Stammering uncontrollably, Fuyu eventually manages to squeeze out a few sentences. Great. Still looking down at her lap, she plays with her fingers as she speaks, desperate to avoid eye contact at all costs. I should have stayed with Marie. I should have comforted Marie. I think that's what triggered this. Ah, so it was just a hormonal thing after all. We'll go back inside now. Phew, it's a good thing we stopped where we did then. Relieved, but also a little disappointed, I smile and turn to No, Bill. No. That's what's been worrying you, huh? You thought I might take the other night's events the wrong way, because apparently I have. Well, then you can rest. I understand perfectly. Does that mean Bill's no longer a virgin? You were just acting in accordance with your biological urges. Of course you don't feel anything for me. Why would you? See? You understand, right? You don't understand anything at all. You just said it was a biology thing. I said you don't understand. You said it was a biology thing. I said it was a biology thing. So what? I'm not just some slave to my body, you know. I have my own thoughts and free will. Then explain last night. I wouldn't do that with someone just because my body told me to, okay? So you do feel something for me. No, I get that, but didn't you just say? Ah, jeez, forget I said anything. Bye. This is why I can't stand you humans. I don't understand women. Jumping to her feet in a huff, Fuyu begins to leave the area. Confused and also somewhat worried about her, I stand up and followed after her. Fuyu, I get that you're feeling temperamental at the moment. No, Bill! Shut up, you don't know a damn thing about how I feel. If you're this close to me, then yeah, I know something. How could a human ever stand what my kind goes through? Because we're technically the same. Granted, the other one is half wolf, but you know, we're technically still human. Fuyu snaps at the moment I catch up to her. Don't punch me, please. Backing away defensively, Fuyu acts like cornered prey as she creates distance between us. Are you going through a thing? No, it's not just you. Even the princess doesn't get. What do you mean? None of you understand my feelings at all. None of you even try to understand. Can you at least explain it then? Why is Marie the only one who gets to be selfish? Why can't I take something for myself? You just did! You just did! Even here, away from the pack, I still can't have things my— What do you mean your way? We just did it! The other night. Was that not your— Is that not what you wanted? Before I realized it, Fuyu's squabble with me has turned into an excuse for her to complain about her lot in life. Bill, don't you dare! Out in the forest with nobody but a single human being, Fuyu begins to vent her frustration. Just take it, Bill. Just shut up and take it. Why? Why is it always her? Oh no, Bill, intervene right now. I take back what I said. Intervene. Why is that no matter what I do, I'm always living in her shadow? No, you're not! Even now, when it's just the three of us, I'm still nothing compared to her. Bullshit! Fuyu, what are you're jealous, aren't you? You're jelly. I don't know what life was like with your pack, but in my cabin, the two of you are equal. Don't lie to me, Bill. What do you mean by this? I am not lying to you. You're technically all equal in my cabin, okay? Okay? The princess got here first. She made herself useful and armored herself with human culture. No, I can't argue anything about that, yeah. She even managed to steal your bullshit! Before he could so much as stake my claim, that girl took everything for herself. She did not claim my heart, what are you talking about? You claimed my virginity! What is this story like? What am I even saying? Oh shit, what am I even saying anymore? What are you trying to say, Fuyu? You're the one who's crept in bed with me, you're the one who did it with me, okay? She did not. You don't need to hide it. What do you mean? I can see the way that you two look at each other. The fuck is this turning into? She's the reason why you don't want to be with me, isn't she? What? Okay, Fuyu, I think you're thinking things way too far. What? Fuyu, Marie and I don't have that. Fuyu, Marie and I don't have that kind of relationship. It's just plutonic, you know? It's plutonic, at least. Like I believe that. You two have probably been doing lewd things this entire time behind my back, haven't you? No, it was the one time, Fuyu. That was with you. That was with you, apparently. We have not. Marie's a nice girl, and I do like her, but... Fucking hell, Bill, you made this worse. But what? But you're the only one with whom I've ever done something like that. Fuyu. Wait, what? But you're the only one with whom I've ever done something like that. Okay, so you did take my virginity. Bill, you're making this worse. Eh. Wait, does that time in the shower count with Marie? Does that count? Fuyu's anger dissipates in an instant, replaced by confusion. I made this worse! Before she regained her senses and denied my words, I take a seat on a log, prompting Fuyu to do the same. I made this worse. Don't you look at me like that. Don't you look at... Wait a minute. We're on two separate... Okay. She hesitates for a moment, then sits next to me, crossing her arms indignantly. Fuyu, I'm sorry about what I said before, but I didn't do it for the reason you're thinking. You came on to me first. Humans aren't like half-wolves in that way. But we don't mate for life or want to have kids with people we barely know. Huh. Humans tend to spend years with one another before talking about that kind of stuff, and even then it rarely works out. That's why I don't want to enter into that kind of relationship on a whim or as a consequence of you going into heat. I'm surprised I didn't say anything about her getting horny. It's not you, Fuyu. You've done nothing wrong, and if I were a more irresponsible person, I would have happily taken advantage of you in that moment. But I'm not like that, apparently. Taken in by my words, Fuyu sits quietly next to me. Think about that, Fuyu. Think about that! I'll place my hand on Fuyu's head and speak to her in a soft tone of voice. What the fuck have I done? With a gentle smile on my face, I look down at her fondly. I've been alone for a long, long time. And just like you, I have no idea how to act around others. Great! I closed off my heart, started pushing people away, and abandoned everyone and everything I ever cared about. All to start a new life out here on my own. And then this happened. I screwed up. I screwed up. But you know, in the short time you and Marie have been here, you've shown me how impossible my goal was from the very beginning. I was wrong to think that I was better off alone. The time I spent with the two of you have been the most fun I've had in years. I miss when you were dead. And I think if you opened your heart, if you allowed someone else to see your true self for once instead of getting defensive, you might feel the same way. I should stop this. I messed up Fuyu's hair slightly with my hand, then removed my hand from her head and leaned back. Even so, I know how hard it is to change. I also know what a big decision this is, and how great of an effect it will have on your life. We are not doing this. You hear me, Fuyu? We're not doing this. I refuse to do this. That's why I won't make any careless promises, or leave you with a bunch of kids and then shrug it off like it isn't my problem. If you're serious about wanting a relationship with me, Fuyu, then you will need to be patient. Because I am not doing this.